The Jets.
The New York Jets.
The Jets Ward.
ETS Jets. What is going on, Jet fans? And welcome back to another episode of The Jets Ward. I'm your host, Ryan Ward, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys. I got a fun one for you guys in this video. But first, if you've been here before, welcome back. You know I love having you guys here. You make these videos so much fun. I'm glad you're enjoying them as well. And if you are new here, welcome. Whether you're a Jets fan, a fan of another NFL team, or just a casual NFL fan, you're always welcome here in The Jets Ward. It is a safe space for you. But guys, coming off the back of another loss, the Jets have 10 consecutive straight losing seasons, and the season hasn't gone the way we all thought. Honestly, I knew it was going to be a rough season going into it. I thought the Jets could surprise people, depending with the roster they had, but it didn't end up going that way. But one of the bright spots that I would say for the New York Jets, and somebody who, in my opinion, is not getting talked about enough, is Darren Mougey. Darren Mougey is a first-time general manager who was hired by the Jets, spent all his career with the Denver Broncos, and he's in a new role being the leader of bringing players in. And one of the biggest things I wanted to talk about is I've been very, very impressed with Darren Mougey this whole season. Going from when we hired him all the way up till now. He looks like a very competent, solid GM, very savvy moves that he's made. And I wanted to give him a shout out in this video. And we could talk about all the moves that he made earlier in the offseason, trading for Harrison Phillips, who's been awesome for the New York Jets, trading for Juwan Briggs, who's been a very shocking upside for the New York Jets as well. Great duo of defensive tackles right there. You could talk about the trade for Jarvis Brownlee Jr., which has been awesome so far. Yes, he's had a couple of rough games, but overall, he's been playing very, very well. Mougey was getting killed for the Brandon Stevens signing, but he's actually looked pretty good. I know the last couple of games, but overall, I'm happy with him. As of now, drafting A.Z. Thomas, he looks like he's going to be a star. Drafting Malachi Moore, he looks like he's going to be good. Francisco Mauigoa has been looking better. Tyler Barron's been a bust, but they traded up for him. That's a bummer. But Armand Membu looks like one of the best right tackles in football already. And I don't think Darren Mougey is getting enough credit. And the moves that I wanted to talk about that I think are just signs of how good of a GM he is. And I know it's very early for these guys on this team. But in all honesty, I want to give these two players a shout out because I think Darren Mougey did a fantastic job acquiring more young talent for this New York Jets team. And that is two wide receivers. A.D. Mitchell we traded with the Indianapolis Colts. That was the whole Sauce Gardner trade, which a lot of people were shocked about. But we got A.D. Mitchell in return. And John Mechie from the Eagles, who, let's be honest, both of these players haven't had amazing careers to this point. John Mechie, drafted by the Houston Texans, injured most of his career there, goes to the Eagles, barely seeing any playing time. And what does he do when he comes to the Jets? His first two games, he has a touchdown each in them, getting open, playing in the slot, bouncing around the outside, going in motion a ton, utilizing his skills and staying healthy as well. He has looked legit, and somebody who he's on his last year of his deal, somebody that I really hope the Jets extend. I think he can be really, really good in this offense as a slot receiver and just utilizing that speed too. He's been catching everything, has been reliable for his quarterbacks, somebody who I've been very, very happy with. And I think a lot of people for the Jets have been very happy with as well. And he's been blocking very well as well. Somebody in this offense who you need to block, AG talked about, he wants his receivers to be physical. He wants them to be able to block. Mechie has done that. And he's been somebody who I'm really hoping the Jets extend. And A.D. Mitchell, yes, he had a rough day the first game against the Patriots that he was here, but he was getting wide open every play, cooking Christian Gonzalez, who is looked at as a top young cornerback in this league. And Patriots fans will praise this kid up and down. A.D. Mitchell looks like the part. A bigger-bodied receiver with good speed. In this last game, he was very reliable, had some big plays as well. Tyrod really liked throwing to him, and John Mechie. And these are two new guys that Darren Mougey has brought in. People who are still getting acclimated to this team. And yet, they are leading this team in receptions right now, especially with Garrett Wilson out. Alan Lazard had a target, but he's not long for this team. He's going to be gone next year. A.D. Mitchell and John Mechie could be solid future players for the New York Jets for years to come. I think the Jets do need to bring in another big-bodied receiver. But if A.D. Mitchell and John Mechie are wide receivers 3 and 4, that's legit much better than what we've had. I really like these two. And A.D. Mitchell's still only 23. He can still prosper into a very, very good receiver in this league. John Mechie, only 25 years old. If he can stay healthy, he can be a fantastic slot receiver. Now, the only thing is getting a quarterback that can run these plays and utilize these guys' strengths. And when Garrett Wilson comes back, adding him to the mix and extending Breece Hall, I think is a major one this offseason. And utilizing Mason Taylor as much as possible as well. I think the offensive line is solid. Re-sign John Simpson and keep this offensive line intact. Keep Tippmann at right guard. Maybe go after Linderbaum if he's a free agent at center. But overall, I think the offense has been looking pretty good. The only problem is the quarterback play. With it, whether it be Tyrod or Justin Fields. Tyrod, I think, looked better this past game. I understand we lost 23-10, but the offense looked better under Tyrod, and these guys were able to flourish as well. I think there's a lot of great things that Darren Mougey has done, and I wanted to praise him for these two moves as well. I think these two receivers, A.D. Mitchell, I'll just say that because I can never pronounce his name. A.D. Mitchell looks like he can be with the Jets for a long time. John Mechie as well. I've been very, very happy with both these receivers. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I just wanted to do a quick video shouting out Darren Mougey and shouting out these players because I think they deserve it. I know it's been a rough season, but John Mechie and A.D. Mitchell have been a bright spot. Even though they've only been here for a short time, I've been very happy with them. Mason Taylor's starting to get a little bit more targets as well, which I'm happy about. Breece Hall has been coming out of it, being a beast as well. I understand he had a fumble on the goal line the other day. But in all honesty, I'm very happy with the players Darren Mougey is bringing in and bringing in players that fit what AG wants in this team as well. And I want to give credit to AG as well. We've been hard on him all season about his decision-making. And I understand the decision to go for it on 4th and 2 on your own side of the 50, not a great move. But overall, as the games have gone on, I think Aaron Glenn has been getting better, making better decisions. He's getting these guys to fight. He's getting these guys to want to play for him. And I think as a first-year coach and a first-year GM, they're bringing in the right people. They're bringing in these guys that will fight for AG, that will play this style of football. And I'm really, really happy about that. And just a shout out to Darren Mougey again. I think he's been doing a great job. And I'm really excited to have him as our Jets GM. I know some fans might not be, and I would love to hear from you guys as well. If you disagree with what I'm talking about here, I'd love to hear you guys down in the comments. If you agree, let me know. Are there other moves that you think the Jets have made that made you really happy or very upset? Let me know it down in the comments. And again, guys, thank you so much for joining me in the Jets Ward. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on X, follow me on TikTok. I appreciate you guys, and I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
The Jets Ward.